Today's devotion comes from 2 Kings chapter 5, verses 1 through 15. I'd like to read it to you. It's a short story, but it's about a man with leprosy who was healed. Naaman, commander of the army of the king of Aram, was a great man and in high favor with his master, because by him the Lord had given victory to Aram. The man, though a mighty warrior, suffered from leprosy. Now the Arameans on one of their raids had taken a young girl captive from the land of Israel, and she served Naaman's wife. She said to her mistress, "If only my Lord were with the prophet who is in Samaria, he would cure him of his leprosy." So Naaman went and told his Lord just what the girl from the land of Israel had said. And the king of Aram said, "Go then, and I will send along a letter to the king of Israel." He went, taking with him 10 talents of silver, 6,000 shekels of gold, and 10 sets of garments. He brought the letter to the king of Israel, which read, "When this letter reaches you, know that I have sent my servant, Naaman, that you may cure him of leprosy." When the king of Israel read the letter, he tore his clothes and said, "Am I God to give death or life? This man sends word to me to cure a man of leprosy. Just look, see how he's trying to pick a quarrel with me?" But when Elisha, the man of God, heard that the king of Israel had torn his clothes, he sent a message to the king. "Why have you torn your clothes? Let him come to me, that he may learn that there is a prophet in Israel." So Naaman came with his horses and chariots and halted at the entrance of Elisha's house. Elisha sent a messenger to him, saying, Go, wash in the Jordan 7 times, and your flesh will be restored, and you shall be clean." But Naaman became angry and went away, saying, "I thought that for me he would surely come out and stand and call on the name of the Lord and would wave his hand over the spot and cure the leprosy. Are not Abana and Pharpar, the rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? Could I not wash in them and be clean?" He turned and went away in rage. But his servants approached and said to him, "Father, if the prophet had commanded you to do something difficult, would you not have done it? How much more when all he said to you was, 'Wash and be clean'?" So he went down and immersed himself 7 times in the Jordan, according to the word of the man of God. His flesh was restored like the flesh of a young boy, and he was clean. Leprosy was a disease that caused those who were sick to become outcasts because it was noticeable. And not only that, people often looked down upon these people because society thought, well, surely they'd done something to cause this disease. And perhaps even they deserved the disease, some people may have thought. I mean, this was their train of thought. Maybe someone in their family had done something bad. This was the main thought process of the Israelite community. Today, we know differently, though. And with all of the knowledge we have, we still see people treated as outsiders, tossed aside like they're not human. Some even forced to leave their homeland. Perhaps you or your family have been treated like Naaman. During Christ's time here on earth, he wasn't concerned about those religious ideals that kept people on the outside. Jesus welcomed and loved the forgotten and those who were considered outsiders by others. Jesus was concerned about the marginalized, the sick, the poor, the widowed, the children, those in need. And today, our concern should be the same. Whether it's identity, culture, race, disability, aptitude, or some other distinguishable attribute that makes a person stand out, remember that Christ loves us all. And it is through the blood of Christ, the blood that Christ shed for us, that we are made clean. Thanks for watching. Washed it white as snow.